Hi, I'm Mark Accetti, your Director of Training, and there's no doubt that 2014 was a record-breaking year for WorldVentures, literally all over the world, and a lot of that was due to our international growth. Our growth all over the world was tremendous, and when I talked to most of the leaders and even the up-and-coming leaders as the year went along, so many people came back to a lot of their success was because either they were at momentum or because they had a lot of their team members at momentum in 2014. And then as the year went along, instead of them seeming to go slow and swimming against the tide where it gets frustrating and you put in a lot of energy and you just seem to be adding people to your team, instead of that happening, because they plugged into our momentum event in 2014, for many people, they were swimming with the tide and things were going very, very rapidly, and it seemed as if it was almost effortless due to the techniques they learned and the boost in sales they got coming out of our 2014 momentum events all over the world.
Joining Mark Accetti on stage, Wes Melcher, Julio Acosta, and Stavros Venanos.
I was waiting for this event, and I'm excited to see all my friends around the world. It's amazing how many friendships and how many relationships I developed here.
My team's grown to over 170 people by just plugging into the training, getting excited, never quitting, never making excuses. This business will change your life.
Senior rep to marketing director in 26 days because of the training that this have been attending.
I had a team of over 31 people that attended that particular momentum training, and it moved me up to director, and now I'm just close on to making marketing director.
Because of how many people we brought to it and all the excitement that it created, within the next 7 or so months, I went from marketing director, brand new at that event, to walking R&D.
Last year at this time, we had 40 people on our team here. This year, we had 300. Duplication. We are extremely blowing up our business right now because of events like this.
You know that now I have about 800 members going in. And what's the difference? Because I actually attended momentum. If you want to grow a business by another 10 times, you've got to be at momentum.
One of my greatest joys over the last 4 years or so has been coming to Europe and getting to meet so many great friends all over. I always look forward to these events. Budapest is one of my favorite cities. If you haven't been there, for heaven's sake, we're in a travel company. Come to one of the most beautiful cities in all of Europe, but also come there, obviously, for the event. You heard what people had to say, guys. I know all over the world, WorldVentures is going to have another explosive year. It's going to be bigger and better than 2014. There is no doubt about that. The only question is how much of our momentum is going to be your momentum. When 2015 is over and we have people going across the stage at the big events at the end of the year, because at the record-breaking years, they've earned more than they ever earned, I have no doubt in my mind that most, if not all of those people are going to be the ones that attended momentum or brought a lot of their team members to momentum, even more importantly. So the question is, will you be one of those folks? Will our momentum become your momentum? Will you be swimming against the tide, like I said earlier in the video this year, or are you going to flip it around, get momentum to be the wind in your sail to push you further and faster than you ever thought you could possibly go? I know this, without this event, it's going to be uphill all year long. I hate to say that, but that's really true. With this event, you're giving you and your team every possible chance to have the best earnings year you've ever had in 2015. It's gonna be a blast. We're gonna break records again this year. The question is, will you be one of the ones breaking them? I hope so. And if to do that, we'll definitely look forward to seeing you and your teams in Budapest.